Hello everybody, it's Ruby. We're going to be getting a full zodiac reading. What is coming towards you next? Okay, so we're going to be starting with Virgo. We're going to go all the way around the zodiac, and we're going to end with Leo, so you can see your timestamps in the description box. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with Virgo. What's coming in next for Virgo? What's coming in next for Virgo? The silent treatment. Okay. All right. And a spark of creativity, a sudden burst of inspiration, fresh idea, unexpected spark, new possibilities, innovative and ingenious. So Virgo, I think there's somebody who, you're not going to be talking to anymore, or you're going to be getting silent treatment from, but I think that it's actually, I'm seeing like Ace of Wands energy. I think it's actually going to be somehow in your benefit that this is happening this way. All right, so let's get some tarot for you guys. New possibilities. So let's look towards the new possibilities for you. Let's look at that energy. New possibilities for Virgo. Nine of Wands, how they see you. Six of Pentacles, what you don't see. King of Pentacles. What's happening next is the Wheel. Okay, so Virgo, we have Eight of Wands on the bottom. This is going to move very fast. They're actually in an energy, this new person, this new situation. You guys you're actually in really similar energy because they're almost at the end of a cycle too. They see you as somebody who wants to give back and forth equally. Like it's a reciprocal energy. And once this lights up, it's like this person wants to offer you something really tangible. They're going to be showing up for you. They're going to be there for you. They're going to possibly want to lock it down with you. And so this silent treatment energy, it's pushing things forward for you, because what you don't see is like the Wheel of Fortune is actually spinning in your favor, and it doesn't feel like that right now. You're still sitting in the energy of silent treatment, some sort of rejection, blackballing, intentional or unintentional. But regardless, what's coming in for you is something so much better. Okay. All right. So I think that's why Spirit wanted to tell you about that today. Okay. Next, we're going to be moving on to Libra. What is coming in next? I'm getting cultural clash. Differences in background are causing misunderstandings, differing values or lifestyles. So there's somebody that you are having a misunderstanding with, or you're having some sort of clash with. Lies unraveled. Okay, so truths are being revealed. So you're exposing this person, seeing through BS, seeing through excuses. And I'm getting this card here, this other one that fell out, that's like private DMs. So this is somebody who, you are having a misunderstanding with, but I think that you're seeing through these lies. The truths are being revealed with this person, and they wanted to keep things on the down low. They were unwilling to make things public, and you're just like getting ready to move on. Okay, so let's see more on the tarot for you guys. So why is this happening now for Libra? Why is this happening right now? Or will be soon. Why is this happening now? Okay, I have this one sticking up. The Moon. Best move forward. Death. Blocks and challenges. Nine of Cups. And where are we going? The World. Okay, so you have something new that's on the precipice. Like it's in this underneath energy that's getting ready to happen for you. But first you have to put this other thing to bed. I think with this eclipse energy coming through just this past week or so, you've had like this huge revelation about how much this person's lies and how much they were deceiving you was actually impacting you. And Spirit's like, this is over. It's really, really, really over. The thing that could hold you back a little bit is like how much, you know, could be physical attraction, something about it that felt like it was wish fulfillment for you. But it's actually, the reason why that is there is because this was a catalyst energy that was meant to close this huge chapter with you and have a successful outcome in your relationships moving forward, because it's like closing this pattern and you're realizing it's a pattern of what you do and do not accept and how you're treated and letting people lie to you and etc, etc. Okay, if this reading resonates for you, you'll know it's okay. All right, moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, what is coming in next for you? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Romantic sabotage. So there's some sort of unresolved issues, fear of intimacy, outside involvement, something's getting in the way, or someone is allowing something to get in the way, and you're finding your way through that. You're like just sitting in hermit energy, like, not my circus, not my monkeys. Like, that's what I just literally got from this experience. What's this other one? Public meltdown. Okay, so this person's not happy with it. Like, this is you and this is them. You're just like not allowing this other person's reaction to impact you, and you're understanding it has nothing to do with you. Whatever their problems were, it's really nothing to do with you. Okay? All right, so let's get the tarot out. Why is this happening? Why? Why? It's like that Annie Lennox song I just got. Why is this happening for Scorpio? One wanted to come out. There it is. You've had a judgment call. Again, I'm getting these other two cards that came out is like about love and about how someone is supposed to show up to you. You've had like this reckoning sort of energy that's come in with this eclipse in Pisces. And this full moon, just like, you were like, oh my God, this person was sabotaging. This wasn't real. This was love bombing, or this was this other person's issue this entire time. And you've just had this huge wake up call. Yeah, look, an illumination. Look, the tower is there on the underneath. Absolutely. So what does Spirit want to say about this for you, Scorpio? Inner peace. I just keep getting inner peace, inner peace. So 3 of Cups, blocks and challenges, Knight of Swords, and advice, like where are we going next? So Spirit is saying they want you to go out and have some fun with some other people. Okay, you might want to just have some time with friends, find some more options, focus elsewhere. These people's backs are all to this other person. Whether or not they're having a meltdown, you just might need to have some people kind of in your corner here, because they might come towards you really fast. They might be like having an emotional breakdown in public. They might lose control, because that's what Knight of Swords is. And it's very fast type energy, like some sort of public display. All right. And you want to have your friends being able to back you up during that time. But you're going towards your wish. You're going towards your North Star. That's where you're actually going next. Okay. All right. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Next, we're going to be moving on to Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sagittarius. What is coming towards you next, Sagittarius? What is coming towards you next? Okay. Winning. Project or tasks goes off without a frickin' hitch. Attention to detail, going as planned, precise implementation. Nice. I'm gonna get one more, see what that's about. Okay, you have some plans. Making plans. Surprises. Can't see it coming, keeping quiet about next move. So there's It's energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. You are secretly making plans about another person, or they are making plans about you. So they want to do this flawlessly, or you want to do this flawlessly. So why is this happening right now for you, Sagittarius? Why is this happening right now? Four of Wands. You think, or this other person views you as being some sort of divine counterpart, possibly a past life soulmate. They want to move things forward with you. They want to up-level things with you. And that's why it's happening. They're realizing that now. And this realization could have come at them really, really fast. Okay? What does Spirit have to say about it? They just need to keep this quiet, or you do. Yeah, Two of Swords. There's something that could come in and block things here. So that's why it needs to be kept on the down low. Can I get another one, please? Another one, please. Knight of Swords. Yeah, somebody else, there's another person involved, okay? So that person could do something that is reckless, impulsive, angry, all sorts of different things that you don't want to be involved with. So it's imperative that this stays quiet. It's imperative. I'm just getting that over and over again. Blocks, 10 of Swords, and where are we going? King of Pentacles. So with that 10 of Swords, there's a very painful ending that is going to be going down. This person is still making plans. They're keeping quiet about their next moves, but this still could block things because this ending being so painful and so final with whatever else they're wrapping up, it could be a lot. And so Spirit is saying this person does want to lock it down with you. It's going to be up to you on if that's what you want. What is this one over here? Yeah. 5 of Cups. So this is all about regrets. I was asking about the blocks, right? So this person could feel like, I don't really know if I can even do relationships again. Like, this guy's like here, he's like, I don't even know if I can do this again. Had so many bad experiences. I don't even know if I can do it again. That's the energy I want to just stay in here. But they are going to present you with this pentacle, and they are going to eventually get to that place where they want to move forward if they can overcome these things, or you can. Okay. All right. So that's what I have for you guys, Saggies. Next, we're going to move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is coming at you next, Capricorn? Okay. A supportive circle, a group of people who provide emotional, mental, or social support. Okay. Unexpected blessings. Surprise brings joy and abundance, positive outcomes, feels grateful, filled with surprise and an appreciation. Is there some sort of surprise party happening for you, Capricorn? I don't know. I just feel like the gift is within these people. They're nurturing to you. They're so supporting to you. And to you, something about this that is coming in is such an unexpected blessing. You are just like, I can't believe that I'm getting these people near me, because it's like the best gift I could ever have is having them in my life. Okay. So why is this happening right now, Capricorn? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Advice from Spirit, Queen of Wands. Blocks, High Priestess. Where are we going? Queen of Swords. So we got a couple different people here. Yeah. We got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse underneath too. You're losing something and you're gaining something else. You're losing something that felt like it was your supportive circle in the past, that felt like it was your blessings in the past. Okay? Or another person near you is. But what you're gaining is a new supportive circle that is a surprise that you appreciate more than you ever thought possible. And Spirit's asking you to stay in the energy of the Phoenix rising, to understand that that's part of this process here. Are you going to use your intuition on this and accept these blessings, right? So there's a decision you're getting ready to make with this Queen of Swords energy. Three of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. You're deciding very clearly, and you're going to be letting people know that you're going to go with this new supportive circle, and you're going to have a new beginning with them, because it's what lights your fire. It's just as simple as that. You're tired of this other dynamic not working. Okay. All right. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Moving on now to Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's coming in for you next? Coming in for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is coming in next for you? Aquarius. There we go. It finally came out, and then another one jumped on top of it. Oh gosh. Look at this, guys. Split in half. The mask split in half, and this one split in half. The other man or other woman. There's some sort of clash coming in for Aquarius that is involving some sort of third-party energy. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. It can be in any area. Something that gets in the way. Okay, but this could very well be romantically. So if this doesn't resonate for you, find one of your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs, and we'll get back. There's a facade of happiness that's crumbling. True self with this other person is being revealed. The competition, someone's getting in your way. Why is this happening? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Guidance, Seven of Swords. Blocks and challenges, Ace of Cups. And advice, the Empress. The freaking Empress, you guys. This is going to be all about using your own intuition here. This is happening now because this other person is not emotionally stable, or they're just not stable in general. They don't have anything that they can really offer, okay? They don't have anything that they can really offer. And I think that this person that you guys is the shared energy between you. They're letting this person know that they need to be strategic to move forward and get out of this scenario. Their spirit is literally saying, we want you to sneak away. We want you to be strategic in how you do this. Because there's something about this mouth here. Something about this other person's mouth, the things that they say, okay? So blocks and challenges is the new love to this scenario, because for a reason. I think it's because something this other person could do, but let's get a little bit more. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups. Yeah, making this choice between two and this decision is going to cause a lot of missed opportunities in the other situation, which it's like this choice in itself is the challenge. Can they do it with this sort of an energy, this sort of a facade, this sort of mask wearing individual? Seems a little bit overwhelming, okay? But Spirit's advice for you is to stay in the energy of receiving, the energy of divine feminine, the energy of you not making moves, you allowing people, places, and things to come to you because you're staying in the energy of love. You're staying in the energy of abundance, and you're staying in your lane, okay? All right, so that is for you. Moving on to Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is coming in next for you, Pisces? What is coming in next for you, Pisces? A messy breakup. Boy, we've got a couple of those today. Separation characterized by conflict, not clean or straightforward, lingering drama. So this could be about you or somebody else that your energy is connected to. Fake apologies. See the snake? I just heard snake in the grass. Snake in the grass. They're apologizing to keep the peace. No remorse or guilt. Actions have not changed. Same old attitude. Wowie. Okay. This breakup is not clean. It's not being straightforward. They might be just being like, I'm sorry, but I don't want to be with you. But the real reason is they're acting the same as before, or they're breaking up with this person because they feel like it's all the same behaviors from before. And I have this fly that all of a sudden won't leave me alone. Nothing that happens in a tarot reading is a mistake. Okay, just saying. All right, and it's just in my ear, and it's just all around me. I'm just like, go away. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? No, don't get in my drink. Okay. Why is this happening? We have the Chariot and Three of Cups. There's somebody who is just acting. They're just acting a fool. Okay, I'm just gonna be straight up. This other person cannot get away from it fast enough with the Chariot. Like, not only is this Chariot energy somebody who's going like full speed, but they're like on the top of the frickin' Chariot, riding it. Okay. Best move forward, Ace of Pentacles, blocks. The Tower, yeah. And got Three of Wands here for where are we going? Yeah, Tower, automatic clarification. So Spirit is saying that you or this person needs to invest in something that's actually real, that's actually tangible, that's an actual seed that you can plant somewhere and that is real. Not something that's fake, not something that is the same old behaviors over and over again, not somebody who wants to stick their wand everywhere, male or female. Okay? All right, so blocks and challenges. With that Tower, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Seven of Wands. Man, they got to tell the truth. They're going to have to tell the truth on this decision. And they've got to work towards having something that's a past life soulmate energy. And they're going to have to fight their way through this. And it is going to cause a Tower. And everything's going to come tumbling down. Troubling. It is troubling. Okay. And I just saw 2222 right as I was doing that. The choice is yours, my friend. I just heard. So it's like this storm coming. Okay, that's where we're going. Okay, let me know if that's your reading. Okay. Okay, we're moving on to Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is coming in next for you guys? Aries. Thank you. An unexpected compliment. So somebody does something unexpected, like out of nowhere, and you're like, oh, interesting. Caught you off guard, spontaneous. Coming from somebody maybe you weren't expecting this compliment from. Private photos. Ooh. So somebody could be complimenting a photo. I mean, you know where my brain just went, but anyway. Meaningful but private to only self or another. So you're going to be getting a compliment, something about a photo, possibly. Okay. Aries. What you going to tell me about this? I kind of want to know. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Page of Swords. Somebody's watching you. The Lovers. Blocks, King of Swords. Where are we going? Eight of Swords and the World. This person is dealing with a lot of conflict. They're feeling trapped in this conflict, but they're watching you, and Spirit is saying, you know who this person is to you, so make the freaking choice. Make the freaking choice. That's what they're literally telling you to do. This is not just a fling. This is not just pictures and somebody being attracted to you physically. This person has yet to do that. They have yet to tell you the truth. They have yet to make a decision, a final decision. So these compliments are kind of they're not giving you what you're needing quite yet, but it is movement forward. And, this person's still trapped, though. They're trapped in their head, and they have this huge cycle they need to wrap up. So can you tell me a little bit more about this with the Eight of Swords in the World, please, Spirit, for Aries? Strong Gemini energy and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. A little bit more. Three of Wands. Seven of Swords. Okay, so what Spirit is saying, what they have yet to overcome is getting out of their own head about wrapping this up, because there could be some sort of legal element or something that they have to do the right way. And if they don't do it the right way, it's not going to complete successfully. Okay. And so they have manifested this ending in as just a matter of them behaving correctly. Okay. That's what's coming towards you, Aries. Next, we are going to be reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Taurus, what is coming in next for you? Taurus. One poking out here. Financial freedom. You're gaining control over your finances. So money, money, money. Money. What's underneath? F around and find out. Took a risk and pushed boundaries and experienced the consequences. Not the best idea. You learn the hard way. No show. Okay. Empty promises, unreliable, non-committal, vanishing acts. You're like, if it's not real, I don't want it no more. Okay? Because you learned. You did learn. Okay. Let's get a little bit more for Taurus. Why? Why is this happening? For Taurus, the Empress. There's your card, and it just flew out. Oh my gosh. I was trying to turn it and just went whoop. You're the Empress now. You have gone through the journey of the queens, and you have become the Empress, and this is your card. And I'm seeing this like tie to the moon here. So it's like the culmination, really, it's like you went through some sort of portal energy here with the eclipse. Loving it, loving it, loving it. And this was all about previous choices and previous things you have done. And I'm seeing the like choose your own ending book. You've like gone through all of these different chapters, choose this choice or that. And you kept choosing wrong before in the past, or you feel like it was wrong, right? There's no really wrong choices, but it was empty. It was unreliable. It was non-committal. Even people who like physically committed on paper were not really committing with their minds, with their souls, with their hearts, with their full selves, with their commitment of fully investing in these relationships, right? So, what does Spirit want to say about that? What does Spirit want to say about that for Taurus? Five of Cups. Blocks is the Wheel of Fortune. Dang. And the Where Are We Going is the King of Cups. And I just got Justice, the Page of Pentacles, and the Tower. This is justice. I'm hearing an airplane outside. This is justice. Because you've learned. All right. Spirit is saying you can't keep focusing on what's dwelling in the past, what you've lost in the past. You need to focus on the future, not what I could have, should I should have done all these things different. I'm saying 555. With the wheel in the challenge section, to me, that's about putting like a spoke in the wheel or going the wrong direction with karma. The wheel is only going to turn in your favor if you have indeed learned these lessons, and then you can move forward to somebody who is emotionally going to be there for you. But keep in mind, this King of Cups doesn't always express themselves. So that's going to be something else that you might have to address with this next person. Okay, Taurus. All right. Okay, moving on to Gemini. What is coming in for you, Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's coming in next for you? What's coming in next for you? Thank you. Good news, travel. Something you've been waiting for arrives. Positive, brings others together. And there's a romantic rival. Someone wants you, boo. We got that one last week with a different sign. Willing to fight to get what they want. Okay. So there was a person that was coming after your person or was with your person before. And you're getting news that arrives and uplifts you. So they could be choosing you, or you could be finding another option. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Why is this happening for Gemini? There you are on the split with the Lover's card. They're making a choice that's bringing you victory. Yes, yes, yes. They're making a choice. They're making a choice now. Something has pushed this person over the edge. Magician in reverse, and it flipped midair. They found out some sort of manipulation about this other situation. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, blocks, 8 of Swords, and where are we going next? The World. Okay. Little bit of a wonky situation here. Spirit is telling this person to invest, or if it's you, to invest in something that's actually going to produce a positive result, something that might take more time. And they moved too fast, or this other person was reckless, and they're aware of that, and they're turning their back on that. So, but this person making this choice is still kind of in their head, and if they allow that to happen, they're not going to be able to get where they need to go. So, but what's happening next is a successful, humongous completion. So I think this person was in the energy of the past for a long time. They might have been with this other person, or this other mindset, or this karmic loop that is now closing. Okay. All right. So that's what I have for you, Geminis. Moving on next to Cancer. What is coming in for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cancer signs. Cancer. Oh, one just pops out the bottom. A backseat lover on the sidelines. An afterthought, secret relationship kept in the dark. So somebody was trying to keep you secret. Love blossoms. So you were somebody that they were keeping secret. But this romance is deepening, and the conditions are now ripe for this to thrive. And we got hearts on both of these cards, so there's a lot of love here. I feel like this person was like lying to themselves about who you were to them, but they can't do that anymore. They can't. This love is too strong. On the split, I just got the Lovers again. So I got Lovers for Gemini. You could be a cusper. So why is this happening for you, Cancer? 8 of Pentacles. What does Spirit have to say? The Sun. Blocks. The Chariot. Another major arcana. Okay. And the Wheel. Oh my God. 3 out of the 4 of these are major arcana. This is shifting everything, Cancer. And your card is there with the Chariot. This is happening now because you have done a lot of work on yourself. And I'm seeing 2 different people doing the work. This is totally different than this work, okay? You've worked on yourself. This other person has worked on themselves. This could be divine counterpart, okay? And Spirit is being like, this person is your happiness. The best move forward is to trust that. To trust what you're seeing as the Sun. And either this is going to move forward or not. If you guys are not on the same wavelength, like we have, usually in the traditional tarot, this is what Sphinx is. But if the horses are not going in the same direction, you guys are not going to be able to move forward. If you can align, then you can make sure that you're on the same path and go in the right direction. But where we are going is Spirit is literally taking the wheel here. And they're going to create this to actually be able to come together because it's destined to. It's a destined connection. Beautiful, Cancer. Loving that one. Okay, we're going to move on to Leo. Leo, what is coming in for you? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Leo. Leo? All right. I'm going to pull this one. Power couple. Leo. Influential and dynamic pair, an ambitious partnership, the yin to your yang, significant impact. So Leo, this could be another divine counterpart. You could be a cusper with Cancer. I'm going to pull this one. Being put in the spotlight in an uncomfortable way, scrutiny, invasion of personal space. So if somebody doesn't like that you're coming into a power couple scenario, it's on the bottom. Turbulence, yep. So it says, the scary moments that do not last long, unexpected challenges, chaos, or periods of disorder. So this unwanted attention is fleeting. It won't last for a long time, but Spirit they still want you to be aware. Okay? All right, so why is this happening now? I mean, we know that you are coming into this power couple scenario. I just heard dynamic duo. Knight of Wands. This person they're feeling very sacredly passionate towards you, and they want to come talk to you about that. They want to make a decision. Spirit is saying Hermit, Locks, Queen of Swords, and where are we going? Justice. So these two are usually a divorced couple, and that she's showing up in the blocks energy here. Spirit is telling you to you need to think about this, contemplate your stuff, focus on yourself. This other person needs to deal with their ex. They need to deal with their ex because their ex is the one behind this turbulence. But Spirit is saying that justice is coming in. Whatever is wronged, or whatever is this person is going to try to do, is going to be made right by Spirit. Spirit is not going to let this person get away with that behavior, okay? All right, so that's what I have for you, Leo. That's everybody's signs. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so, if you're interested in more of my content. And if you want a private reading, I have that information with Soulful Revolution TV, and it's in the description box. So you can just click on it and decide whatever type of reading you're interested in. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Bye.